right, this is second grade math topic. Fluently add within 100. This gives us ideas here as we start the unit on math and science projects. Making and using journals, you can read this on your own and see if this is something that you would like to do. But we're going to go ahead and go to our reviewing what we know from our other topics. All right, vocabulary. Circle the tens digit in each number. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and then you can come back and check. Tens, tens, and tens. Okay, circle the ones digit in each number. All right, 4, 3, and 7 are the ones. Okay, break apart 23 into tens and ones. If we were to draw the picture, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. I have 2 10 sticks and 1, 2, 3 ones. Okay, use mental math to find each sum. So we're just going to be thinking in our heads. 34 plus 10 I know is 44. 50 plus 5 is 55. 20 plus 40 is 60. Excellent. Okay, use the upward number line to find 39 plus 15. So let's see, I'll start at 39. 15, I'm going to break into 10 for now, and 5 and perhaps a little bit more. Let's see, 39 plus 10 is 49. I need to do 5 more, but 5 I can break into 1 plus 4. So do one little hop here to get me to 50, and a hop of 4 to get me to 54. So I know that my sum is going to be 54. Okay, here's our math story. Stacy has 17 marbles. Diana gives her 22 marbles. How many marbles does Stacy have now? So gives her is our clue. We're getting more, so we're going to be adding. So 17 plus 22. So go ahead and pause the video. Use any strategy that you'd like to, and then come back and check it. All right, I'm going to do adding ones first. 7 plus 2 is 9, and 1 plus 2 is 3, so it's 39 marbles. All right, let's take a look at our word cards. These are the words that we're going to need to know as we go through this topic here. All right, so these are the word cards. It says, study the words on the front and back of the cards. Complete the activity on the back, okay? So we have partial sum. So with partial sum, we add the tens first, and then we add the ones in red, which is 15, and then we add them all together. Regrouping is just like what we do when we group 10 ones and make it a 10 stick. We can actually unbundle a group of tens and put it back into little ones. Okay, and then compatible numbers are numbers that get us to, what's the best way to describe it? They're just helping you during mental math. So we know like 8 plus 2 equals 10. That's easy. It gets us to a group of 10. 20 plus 7 equals 27. And 53 plus 10 equals 63. So it kind of gets us to numbers that are easy for us to add inside of our heads. All right, let's go ahead and flip them over to the back. All right, our first one is going to be called compatible numbers. C-O-M-P-A-T-I-B-L-E-N-U-M-B-E-R-S are numbers that are easy to add or subtract using mental math. So getting it in groups of 10 basically is a nice, easy way to do mental math. All right, so this one is regrouping. You can regroup 10 ones to make a 10. You can regroup 1 10 to make 10 ones. And finally, when you add numbers, the sum of the place values is called a partial sum. Partial sum, that's when we break it apart and add our tens first, then our ones, and get to our total sum. And again, these we're just introducing, so you shouldn't know these yet. We're just getting used to some of the vocabulary that we'll be using during this topic. Okay, so this is our lesson 4-1. We're going to be using place value blocks to find 47 plus 22. So what I'm going to do, instead of actually using my place value blocks, I know you all have have a set of these at home. You can use these at home, but just for the purpose of the lesson, I'm going to draw it out. 47 plus 22. So 47, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 22. 10, 20, 21, 22. Okay? So I'm going to add these. I'm going to do my tens first. Well, actually, I'm going to check my ones because I can't have more than 10 ones. Because if I do, I have to regroup it into a 10 stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so that's easy. I know I have 9 ones, and let's see how many tens I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 of the groups of 10. So 6 tens and 9 ones. 47 plus 22 equals 69. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and take it to the back page here. Go through and read our comic. And let's learn how to do partial sums. I know we just introduced that in our word cards, but let's take a look on how that actually looks. Okay, find 57 plus 28. So 57, 28. I can use place value blocks to check my work. Okay, first add the tens. That's one partial sum. 5 plus 2 equals 7. That's really 5 tens is 50. 2 tens is 20. 50 plus 20 equals 70, correct? Okay, then we're going to add the ones. That's another partial sum. 7 plus 8. Well, 7 plus 8 we know is 15. But remember, we can't have two numbers in one box, in one place value box. They get mad. You can only have one digit in there. And so what happens is that one bundle of 10 comes over here, okay? So then we're going to add the partial sums to find the total sum. It helps us because we're kind of using mental math. We add the tens together, we know that's 70. We add the ones, we know that's 15. And then 70 plus 15, we can do that in our head. We get a sum of 15. All right, let's go to the do you understand, show me. How can you use partial sums to add 23 plus 8? Explain. So, what you can do first is add the tens. So you can say, I can add the tens first, right? So we have 2 tens plus 0 tens. 2 tens plus 0 tens equals 2 tens, 10, 20 equals 20. So this is our tens here. And then our ones, okay? Then add ones. Our ones are 3 plus 8. 3 plus 8 equals 11. And then we add these together. 20 plus 11 equals 31. See how easy that is? It's hard to see that little one right there. I'll move it over. When we can get it into groups of tens and ones, and then we can add in our head using mental math. All right, so take a look at this one. 24 plus 13. We're going to do our tens first. Okay, we're going to do our tens first. 2 tens plus 1 10 is really 3 tenths, but 3 tenths is going to be 30, correct? Because that's 20 plus 10 equals 30. Now we're going to add our ones. 4 plus 3 equals 7. And then we add starting at the ones. 0 plus 7 is 7. 3 plus 0 is going to be 3. So we have a sum of 37. Okay, let's take a look at this again. We have our tens here. We have 6 tens plus 0 tens. 6 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 60 plus 0 equals 60. Now we're going to do our ones. 8 plus 7. 8 plus 7 equals 15. And then look how easy this is to add. 60 plus 15 equals 75. All right, we're going to go on to our independent practice page. I know this is something we just barely started. So if you would like to do this with me, you can, or you can pause the video. We'll try a couple on our own. And again, since we're teaching remotely, I will pause the video and ask some of you for your sum answers. All right, the first thing we're going to do on this one is we're going to add our tens. Okay, 3 plus 2 is 5. But are we really adding 3 plus 2? No, it's 3 groups of 10, which is 30. 2 groups of 10 is 20. 30 plus 20 equals 50. Now we're going to add our ones. 4 plus 5 is 9. Do we have any tens? Nope, we didn't need to move any over. We had enough. So we have 0. So over here we have 4 plus 5 equals 9. And then we can just add quickly in our head using mental math. 50 plus 9 equals 59. All right, let's keep going here. 68 plus 18. Remember, we're going to do the tens first. 6 groups of 10 is 60. 1 group of 10 is 10. 60 plus 10 is 70. Now we're going to do our ones. 8 plus 8 is 16. 8 plus 8, we're going to go across here, is 16. Now we're going to add, starting at the ones. 0 plus 6 is 6. 7 plus 1 is 8 to give us a sum of 86. All right, let's take a look at this one again. Now we have 3 tens, and this empty spot here really means 0 tens. Okay, so I'm just going to fill that in for right now. 3 tens, 10, 20, 30, right, is 30 plus 0. 30 plus 0, and again, we're going across this way, is 30. And then our ones, 7 plus 8 ones is 15 ones. Now look how easy this is to do mental math. 0 plus 5 is 5. 3 plus 1 is 4. We have a sum of 45. All right, I want you to try this next one on your own. So go ahead and pause the video and try it on your own and then come back and check it. Okay, we're going to add our tens first. 5 tens is 50, 3 tens is 30. 50 plus 30 equals 80. Now our ones are 2 plus 8. 2 plus 8. 2 plus 8 is 10. And then I'm going to add starting with the ones. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 1 is 9. And I have a sum of 90. All right, let's take a look at this next one. 45 plus 29. We're going to start with our tens first. So 4 tens is 40. 2 tens is 20. Okay? Then I'm going to go over here to our ones because I want you to do this on your own. 5 plus 9. 5 plus 9. All right, now let's put it together. 40 plus 20 is 60. And 5 plus 9 is 14. So our sum is 0 plus 4 is 4. 6 plus 1 is 7. So we have a sum of 74. Now let's take a look over here at our last independent practice. You guys are doing great. Remember, we start with our tens first. 2 groups of 10 is 20. 3 groups of 10 is 30. Okay, and then I'm going to do our ones. 8 plus 9. 20 plus 30 is 50. And 8 plus 9 is 17. Then I'm going to add columns now. 0 plus 7 is 7. 5 plus 1 is 6. And we have a sum of 67. All right, let's take a look at our number sense. We're looking for what the missing number will be. All right, let's take a look at this. I'm going to start with my ones and see if I can make this true. 3 plus something equals 7. 3 plus what equals 7? Well, I know that 3 plus 4 equals 7. So let me see if that's correct. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Now I'm going to check the tens. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Yep, we did it. We got it right. Now let's take a look at the next one. All right, I'm going to start with our ones. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Excellent, we're in good shape. Now we have to see if we have our tens. Our tens need to add up to 5. 3 plus what equals 5? So 3 plus what equals 5? Well, I know that 3 plus 2 equals 5, so we know that our missing digit there is going to be a 2. All right, great job, everybody. Let's flip it over to our last page. I'm sure you guys are exhausted. Let's finish this up. All right. I love word problems, but my secret strategy is to go through and circle the numbers and then try to figure out if I'm using addition or subtraction. Okay, 34 students are on the playground. I'm going to circle 34 on the playground. 17 students are in the gym. How many students are there in all? Let's see, 34. I know we're going to add those two groups together. So we can do 34 plus 17. Now take a look at this. I'm going to do our partial sum strategy. So I'm going to add our tens first. 30 plus 10 equals 40. And then I'm going to do our ones. 4 plus 7 equals what? And then we're going to add both of these sums together. So I know that 4 plus 7 equals 11. I'm going to add these two together. 0 plus 1 is 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So we have 51 students. Now you could have done it using different strategies, but this is what I wanted to do since we're using partial sums. We're adding the tens first and then the ones and then putting them together. I wanted to try that strategy. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Sarah put 8 white roses in a vase. Then she added, well, this is easy. We know we're adding, we're getting more. I'm going to put a plus sign there. Added 7 red roses and 12 yellow roses to the vase. How many roses are in the vase now? All right, let's take a look at this. This is a lot. So we really have 8 plus 7 plus 12 equals. Now we can circle a couple of these together and combine them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this together. I know that 8 plus 7 equals 15. So now I'm going to do 15 plus 12. And I can do my partial sums. One group of 10 plus one group of 10. 10 plus 10 equals 20. And now I'm going to do my ones. 5 plus 7, 5 plus 2 equals 7. See, I was doing mental math in my head. My brain already knew what to do. 0 plus 7 is 7, and 2 plus nothing is 2. So we have a total of 27 total roses. All right, here's our higher order thinking. This is our brain exercise for the day. Write each missing tens or ones digit. What strategy did you use? All right, the first one right off the bat I can tell is a little bit tricky. 2 plus what equals 0? Well, that will never happen. We know that we have to regroup and that the bottom number is going to have to be a 10 because we're going to have to regroup and put another group of 10 over here in our 10 spot because I can already tell that because 1 plus 3 doesn't equal 5, but 1 plus 1 plus 3 equals 5. So I have to think of a number that when I add 2 plus something would equal 10. Well, I know that 2 plus 8 equals 10. Okay, that one right off the bat was tricky, but look, it's giving us 3 that are all ending in 0. So we know we're going to have to regroup these, and it's going to have to be things that add up to 10. 4 plus what equals 10? Let's see, 4 plus 6 equals 10. Now look at this, 2 plus 3 does not equal 6. But we have 0 tens, and we're going to 0 ones, and rebundle that one group into 10 stick. Now, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, look at this one again. 5 plus what equals 10? And again, I know it's a 0 there, and I'm going to have to add a 1 here. And we can check that. 3 plus 3 is 6. It's not 7, so we had to add one more group of 10 over here. And I know that 5 plus 5 equals 10. Okay, so we're looking at how we are going to be regrouping those numbers to get the correct sums. All right, here's our assessment. Let's go through and take a look at it. Then I'll have you pause the video and come back and answer the question. Sasha has 28 pennies. Her sister gives her 36 more pennies. We're going to be adding how many pennies does she have now? Oh, use partial sums to solve. So we're going to stack them. 28 plus 36. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 2 lines here and here, and then I'll add one more right there. Okay? So I want everybody to pause the video and then come back and let's check our strategies. Okay. So we're going to do our groups of 10 first. 2 groups of 10 is 20, plus 3 groups of 10 is 30. 20 plus 30 is 50. Now we're going to do our ones. 8 ones plus 6 ones equals 14 ones. And do you see how I want to keep them in order? I want to keep the ones in one column and the tens in another column. Then I'm going to add. I always start with the ones first. 0 plus 4 is 4. And 5 plus 1 is 6. So we know that our answer is going to be 64. All right, great job, everybody.